Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Welcome to the first video of a new series that I will be putting on this channel. This video series will show you how to get started with Tilengine and Python using the Python Tilengine bindings called PyTilengine. And in this video today, I will show you some basic functionality of Tilengine, initiating the engine, and also getting a sprite to show up in a window. Right, so let's get stuck in. So what I would recommend in order to get Tilengine, I would suggest that you head on over to edge.io and download the pre-built Tilengine binaries. You can find the links in the description. Alternatively, you can go off to GitHub and you can download the source code for Tilengine there and build it yourself. But the easiest thing by far is just to get Tilengine. To get Tilengine from itch. Tilengine also requires SDL2. You'll also find a link in the description there with a link to where you can actually download that as well. And then you can simply just put them in the project folder. Right, then the third thing you'll need is actually the Python Tilengine bindings. These are also available from GitHub. You can just download the code from there, and that link is also in the description. Alrighty, so let's get going. Now, just one thing to mention, in Python 3.9, which I'm currently using, in order to see these in order for Python to be able to see these .dll files, you actually have to specify that you need to look in this directory for the DLL files. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the DLL directory, so get current working directory. If you don't do that, you'll probably get an error saying that unable to find Tilengine DLL, one of its dependencies. Right, so once you've done that, you can simply import the Tilengine bindings by just going from Tilengine import everything. All right, so for now I'm just going to import everything. You can import just the specific things that you need or want. This is just for simplicity. Then what we want to actually do first is go ahead and initialize the engine. Okay, so we'll use the engine class, create, and then these parameters are here, the width and the height. That's for the width and the height of the window that you want to create. So we're just going to create a 400 by 240 pixels. Number of layers, we will just have 0 layers for now. We'll look at layers in a different video. Number of sprites, 1. Number of animations, 0. Alright, so what Tilengine does is that it goes and pre-allocates space for these sprites and animation slots as well. Right, the next thing that let's actually get started with first of all just creating a basic window. So we'll go window equals window class dot create. Okay, and in order to display this window, we have to call the process method. Okay, for now, let's just see if this runs first of all and see if we've got. Right, so there we see we've got a window, nothing displayed, but we can verify that Tilengine is actually working. What you can also do is, before you even display the window, if you try and run Tilengine, you'll see there, when you get that message, then you know that Tilengine has been successfully initialized, and then you know that everything is working. So the next thing we want to do is actually get something in our window. So what we need to do is we need to create a folder called assets, and in our assets folder we can put our sprite. So over here, I've just got a Mario sprite from one of the Tilengine examples. That's also in the link in the description. And then an associated text file, which I will explain at a later stage. So for now, let us go ahead and first of all, tell the engine that we want to have our load path as the assets folder. So you can put whatever you like there, whatever folder name, whatever path. Then we actually want to create our sprite set, or our sprite. First of all, we create our sprite set, and by that we use sprite set. We use this method, okay, and the file that we're getting the sprite from, we call it Mario. Then we can go ahead and initialize our sprite. And we call the engine.sprites, okay, and then the engine, we need to call this get available sprite, because what will happen is when we create and remove sprites, the engine has some logic that actually gets available sprites for us. So if we have a Mario sprite and we get rid of it and then we create another one, this is the technique that we use. And then finally, to finish setting up our sprite, we actually just call the setup method. Right, so we set up using that sprite set. And then we can go ahead and take our Mario sprite and put him in our window. Let's just put him at position 0, 0 for now. Yep, we go ahead and run that. Okay, we've got let's see, engine.sprites. There we go. Let's just try that again. Okay, there he is. It's me, Mario. Okay, I'm sure you've noticed now, you can see that there is a CRT effect that Tilengine has. And by pressing backspace on the keyboard, you can actually enable or disable that. That's built-in functionality of Tilengine. If we want to remove that, we can just use the window and disable the CRT effect. And we run that again, and we can see there's Mario in all his pixelated glory. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out our next video where we will take a look at adding some animations to Mario. And also make sure you subscribe so you can get notified when the new videos will get uploaded. And also be sure to check out the game that we are building with Tilengine. The game is called Falconet. You can find a link in the description, and you can also join our Discord to stay up to date with more things on Falconet. Cheers, everyone.